Hey everyone, this is Jagger here with Rusher's Toys, and today we are doing a very special unboxing, the Power Devour Jurassic World Rebirth Tyrannosaurus Rex. I could not wait, guys, to pick this up. I've been waiting for some time to pick it up. I was able to get it for the $49.97 that it is retailed for. You need to be careful, pro tip, when you check online, sometimes the stores have them cheaper online. Sometimes the stores have them cheaper in the store. I do recommend, if you guys haven't already, to subscribe to our channel. We do use the posts in there, and we post when the latest deals go on for these figures, such as when they go on sale and that. And right now, Walmart is selling these for $49.97, and I believe Target is price matching. So if you're looking for it, this is definitely a must add to your collection for sure. But enough about that. Let's go ahead and let's get started on here, and let's see. You know, I couldn't wait, guys. This is just so cool. Like this right here. So we know we've got the Devour Rex, the Spinosaur. We've already done those unboxings. So this I believe is the final big figure from the Jurassic World Rebirth line at this time. I am hoping that they are going to continue doing more releases of the figures. There's so much more that they can do with these toys. So I'm really hoping we get more of that. But, you know, again, we do know that Camp Cretaceous or Chaos Theory is coming out. So I don't know if they're going to continue the line or not. I really wish Mattel would do that. But again, I'm not sure. I'm just praying that they do it. But, you know, I guess, guys, look at this. We've got some instructions for the T-Rex. I know with this, you cannot keep the mouth closed, but I really think it would have looked cool with the mouth closed, but that's all right. What we'll do is we'll get our Power Devour out. Let's see. It tells us we need to go that way. And let's see. I believe it is out. And it would help, guys, if I just cut the last one for the leg. There we go. Our Rex is out. Power Devour. This is so cool. I don't know about you guys, but these Rebirth figures have just like surpassed my expectations. I don't know what it was about the Dominion line. It just seemed like the figures were just not complete. But this set here, the paint, the sculpt, everything is just different. And so let's just start out. Let's go. How cool is that? And then I think that's such a cool feature. So if you touch the tongue, it just roars, and then you hold it. That is so cool. I just think that's so cool, and you can turn the head any which way. It looks like it articulates down. Like I said, this is, you know, I know that like you guys hear me and I say like I'm not the biggest fan of the gimmicks, and the only reason I'm not is because like with this here, if this breaks, the whole thing's over. And it reminds me of the Thrash and Devour from the Fallen Kingdom line. And I think it was a great T-Rex. Don't get me wrong. I still think that this is an amazing T-Rex here, just looking at it. But, like, there's the code here, guys. And you can see, like this is, I think this is part of the box. Maybe stuck to it. Looks like it. But, there we go. One of the things that I have to admit with these gimmicks, though, is when they break, the dinosaurs is over. And I will admit, I highly recommend, pro tip, another with this. You need to make sure that you look at these in the store if you are buying them, because I did see a couple of these already broken where the function was not working. So you just want to really watch. And parents, if you're picking this up for your kids for Christmas, this is a must add for sure. But really look at the T-Rex, make sure that the functions work, because like I said, some of them were already broken. And I just wish Mattel, if they did do this feature, if they keep doing it, I do wish that they would seal these boxes in better so they don't get broken. Because I mean, guys, when you're spending $50 on this, you don't want to come home with a broken dinosaur. You know, there's nothing worse, you know, than that. But let's look at this. Overall, look at the paint on here. Look at the sculpt. Does that not look just awesome? I really like the way that they did this T-Rex. Overall, it looks so cool. And like I said, you can't close the mouth, but what you can do is you can look at it and you can just see the teeth are all rubber. So I do really like that. They're not they're not a hard plastic. So they are like a soft rubber. The arms, they look like you can move them up and down. They don't go out, so you can't move the arms out. And it looks like you can stand the T-Rex up. It doesn't really have the most standing features. Like you can see if you stand it to the tallest, it will not stand that way because the tail is a hard plastic. And one of the things I was noticing on these T-Rexes when I was at the stores, a lot of the tails were already bent like that. And I don't know if that was just a thing from the factory or if people were just having fun. But sometimes I just wish, I don't know if it's just the way that Mattel builds these, but if this was just all one solid piece, just like how they do with the Hammond collection, just one solid piece here. And I don't know if it's because of the way that gimmick works, but I just think that sometimes that just looks so weird. And again, I don't know if the paint was missed here. I know that looking at the Lab Lockdown T-Rex 2, it's a different paint job than what this has for the head, but I just don't know if that was supposed to be painted. But we can see that the nails are painted on the feet. The top claws are not painted. I'm not going to be upset with that. I think it just looks amazing. This T-Rex is more stout. Like, I have to admit, one thing that I just loved about the Rebirth T-Rex is they made it their own. And they made their own T-Rex that looks just amazing, really cool. I'm always the biggest fan of the T-Rexes out of anything. My favorite dinosaur, and I just think that this is a must-add. I know I was sort of waiting to see if this would go on sale, but I have to admit, I could probably see this guy going on sale, guys, probably around Black Friday. This very well could be like what we had last year with the Camp Cretaceous, where I think the T-Rex was $20 or $25. So I do believe that we could see this on sale at that time. But this is definitely like where I wanted to add this to my collection now. I know that these have been selling really well in our area. And they even the broken ones I think are going. So, definitely it's a must add. But this is just so cool. Let's do it again. So see, you can turn like that. How cool is that? And like I said, you can stand it, you can fight, like that, you can battle. Look how cool that is. This is just such a cool dinosaur. Like I said, definitely must add. This is probably one of my top 5 Rebirth toys that has been released. I just love the T-Rexes, what they've done with them. Overall, like I said, definitely must add from the Rebirth line. I want to know what your guys' thoughts and opinions are. Do you have the Power Devour T-Rex? What do you guys think of it? Is it worth adding to your collection? Let us know in the comment section. And I want to thank you all right now for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure you do, because we are going through the Jurassic World Rebirth line, doing our unboxing videos as well as the Hammond collection. But we are also going through our old collection from the 90s and sharing that with you guys all the way up into Jurassic World Rebirth right now. So we are making those videos, and if there's something special you guys want us to make that you're looking for that you haven't seen, shoot us a comment. We'll gladly make it for you. And I also want to say, though, make sure you check our posts because we are posting the latest and greatest deals on the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World Rebirth and Hammond collection figures. We want to make sure that we help you guys acquire those and add them to your collection without paying over MSRP on those right now, because I do know that the market is very crazy right now with some of the Hammond collection. So we're trying to make sure you guys are able to add those to your collection without going over that price. I want to thank you guys again so much for watching this video. Have a great day.